Warren Buffett, is quoted saying that, the stock market is a tool to transfer money from the impatient to the patient, right? And guys, it's been 60 days in this term, but there's something really even more important that I want to point out just real briefly, and it's about when we're talking about patience and altcoin season. We're constantly like, when's altcoin season, right? People out there in the market right now feel like 2025 is passing them by without the big altcoin season and the parabolic altcoin run that we've been waiting for. But guys, everything is normal right now in the 4-year cycle, and I'm going to show you exactly why. If we go over to Bitcoin dominance, BTC.D on TradingView, and I'm going to take us back to, first right here, look at this channel that I've drawn on the chart, and you're going to see how long we've been in this channel. We've actually been, Bitcoin dominance has been in that channel for years. And in the altcoin run that we saw in December, we broke down out of that channel just a little bit right here. But what's happened is we've made our way back into that channel. And once we finally break down out of this, that's when we're going to see altcoin season. And the reason why is when Bitcoin dominance means how much of the total crypto market share, how much of the total crypto market cap is sitting in Bitcoin. Guys, if we want a big altcoin season, then Bitcoin dominance has to go down. Money has to flow out of Bitcoin and into the altcoins. And right now we're sitting at about 61% on Bitcoin dominance. And I'm going to show you what happened almost exactly 4 years ago. And I'm going to go to March of 2021.
It's weird to think that's 4 years ago.
Let me just go to March 1st.
Do you remember where you were at March 1st, 2021?
Yeah, I was probably Instacarting, actually. Delivering groceries for Instacart.
I think I was working at Boeing.
What was that?
I was working at Boeing, telling myself I got to invest everything I can in crypto.
Wait, let me see here. 2021. There we go. So this right here, guys, was March 1st of 2021. And this is the Bitcoin dominance chart. And you can see here on March, it was actually March 31st of 2021 when we saw this red candle that really signaled the breakdown of Bitcoin dominance. And what we had was from March 31st to the bottom of Bitcoin dominance on May 18th. Guys, that's only a few months. And there's a couple really important things about this. Number one, I want you guys to think about if this chart was your favorite altcoin, you'd be in panic mode right now, right? And during this decline, Bitcoin dominance went from about 61%. Does that sound familiar? That's where we're sitting right now, right? And over the course of a couple months, Bitcoin dominance got all the way down to 40%. Now, keep in mind, the Bitcoin price just about doubled during this same time frame, from around 30,000 to 60,000 during this same time frame. And here's the question I want to ask you guys. How is it that the Bitcoin price could double while the dominance is falling through the floor? The only way that happens is because altcoins were putting in 5, 10, 20x's during that same time frame. And so Bitcoin dominance was falling even though the Bitcoin price was going up. And
So,
go ahead.
so if we're at 60% and the altcoin season, 20% of it leaves Bitcoin and gets put into the alts, not including new people coming in. That's almost more OGs that allocating. Okay, we recognize this pattern. We know where it's at. We're putting it in. So every 50,000, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Trent. But every 50,000 Bitcoin is 1 trillion.
Yep.
So we're sitting at almost. Do you know what Bitcoin price was during then? I know right now we're sitting at just shy of 100K. So 20% of 100K is $500 billion that could be flooded into altcoins. And some of these altcoins are $300 million market cap. So if like just a couple billion come into the top 100, you're making a 10, 20x on that just from that. And which a lot of people with history know this is going to happen.
Right. And guys, that's the thing is this was exactly 4 years ago. Almost to the date. I mean March 31st, where we got a few weeks to go. But almost 4 years ago, exactly to the date, was the break of Bitcoin dominance. And the last thing I'm going to show you is the total 3. And that's the total crypto market cap, excluding
Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Yeah.
Is total 3 top 10 coins, or is it just Bitcoin and Ethereum?
No, it's the whole crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and ETH. And let's see, why isn't it going? Go to. There we go. So guys, this is again March 1st of 2021. So when Bitcoin dominance was breaking down, like we just showed you, look what the altcoin market cap was doing. It was on its way through the roof on Elon Musk's rocket ship, and it was headed to the moon. Right? This is let's pull out the measuring tool. Sorry, that's my fib. Let's pull out the measuring tool from around right here to the top. You're looking at 169% gain for the whole crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and ETH. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. I'm going to remove, but guys, here's my point. When altcoins rip, when a true altcoin season happens, and what do I want to be clear. What do I mean by a true altcoin season? What I really mean is Bitcoin dominance breaking down under 50% and staying there for a couple months. The last time it pushed down toward about 39% was the bottom. And guys, when this happens, it happens fast. And so what we do, the psychology of this is interesting to me. We wait around for 4 years because most of us are mostly in altcoins, and most of us are not Bitcoin maximalist, or we're not maximalist enough on Bitcoin. Because what we do is we wait around for 4 years just for 2 months of excitement.
No, I don't even think it's that. I think it's less. I think really, you probably will get 3 to 5 weeks of a bull run, and then you gotta wait another round for another 4 years for that to happen again.
Yeah. And guys, of course there's outliers. Like, you could have bought Solana at $9, at the end of 2023, and you would have rode it all the way up to 260. Of course there's outliers, and you gotta find those right projects to pick. Don't get me wrong.
Do you remember the sentiment with Solana at that time? I thought for sure it was going to be another Luna. It was going to zero. I thought for sure. And I told myself, if it goes to $5, I'll probably throw a couple $100 into it. Kind of like wish it could buy, but maybe it has the future. Because when you get those screaming deals on coins, everybody is saying it's dead, it's dying, don't get into it. Well, when we rip in the altcoin season and we're going through the roof, you got that 3 to 5 weeks, everybody's saying, just throw it all in there, buy every meme coin, buy it all. Your friends going to contact you through Facebook and be like, I want in. And everybody's saying, we're going to keep going up. We got Trump in office. We got the SEC, the cryptos are, everybody, they're pushing for Americans buying. And that's telling you, I don't know what the news will be, but that's the signal to get out. And I don't know if Trent has had this problem either, but I've had a couple of friends reach out to me when between the last 6 months, when we've had all the altcoins like Cardano go from 30 cents to $1. People were like, hey, should I get into crypto? Or when XRP went from 50 cents to $3, people were like, should I get into crypto? And I'm like, dude, it's at $3 right now. He goes, well, is this a good time? I'm like, 6 months ago it was. And realistically, I could see XRP going to $19.27. That's where I see it going to, possibly higher. So you want to say, yeah, I think could be a good time, but in the next month or two, it might drop down to $2 like it did. It might not be the best time, but these new people getting in, they think crypto's a get rich quick scheme, and it's not. It's hard. It's painful. There's a humongous learning curve to it because nobody wants to buy a scratch ticket and try to win $5 on it because they know that you're probably going to lose your money.
Yeah.
I derailed your train of thought. I'm sorry, but you were talking about Solana, and then you were going to other altcoins.
Well, no, that I made my point. Bitcoin dominance, guys. We keep asking when's altcoin season. Look at the Bitcoin dominance chart.